Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the CTT Season 2 semifinals. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. We have an exciting match between 12th Panzer and Chiefs. And commentating will be Beaver, Odin, Private Militia, Cutter, and myself, Lunky. You are in store for some great matches, hopefully. Hi, guys. How's everybody doing?
How you doing? How you
Doing
doing?
good.
Awesome intro.
I knew that was gonna come. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
I guess Chief bringing Artie.
Of course,
Yeah,
Chief is bringing Artie.
I really haven't seen E90 M3 Bob doing much else than already here lately anyway, so we'll see. Hey, these guys are almost picked up. We'll run down Chief and 12 Panzer real quick. Alright, I'll run down the side of Chief. We have rated in the Ramatal Panzer Wagon, Geronimo and the Machine Skill Artists, and Decisive also in Machines leave the spawn. Asa Judah and I Karma rocking out 5As, and Bob is in the CGC.
Down the 12 Panzer side, double E4s, Whiskey and Tundra Wolf. Sages in a Sheridan. Ninja, KSI Godi, Aimless. Shoot, I missed that. Ninja and Godi are in the machines. Aimless Mouse is in the Super Conk, Spartan in the Chieftain, and Devon's in the 5A. 3 machines versus 2.
There you go.
Your favorite tank still, right?
No, I hate it. Well, my new favorite tank after tonight, thanks to the puppy match we met you in, is the Bat Chat. I'm going to sell it.
No. I feel like they did something to the Bat Chat. Like they slowed it down or something because it doesn't turn. It doesn't turn like it used to.
No, they nerfed it like 2 updates ago or something.
It's terrible for me personally.
Like it used to turn really well, but now it's like it turns like a heavy, and it's disgusting. I played it one game and was like, whoa.
Yeah.
The Bat Chat was good before Tier 10 light tanks came out. That's when it was the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true. And if you're used to playing the Tier 10 light tanks, then it's like you're driving a slug.
Yeah, I'm working on 2 marking my T100 right now.
Rather play the 13105.
But early on, looks like Bob got a really decent spawn in that CGC. Curious to see where he's going to set up. CGC doesn't have the range that most Tier 10 arties have, but it does have the best arc, probably the best splash as well.
This is definitely the best map to run it on.
For sure, for sure. Let's see what's going. Looks like 12 Panzer is going up. A couple tanks towards the boost at D4 early. Light tank getting it in early for Chief.
They don't know it yet, but these machines are going to have free reign on their sides.
Yeah, TKA gonna get caught out
TK
of
is
position
probably going
right
to
here.
get farmed right here.
Oh, he did make the gap right there.
Yep, he made it out unscathed.
Oh, they went bad side though. Who is getting it right there from Panzer's KSI?
Tundra.
They had to go ahead and fall back quite a bit. Looks like all the machines so for Chief are on reload.
Light tank battle at the top of the lighthouse.
I'm surprised that 12 Panzer elected to bring the Sheridan and not a Ram Panzer.
Yeah.
Or a T100 at least.
Well, definitely Ram Panzer. I think for this map, you need a
Better gun compression,
right? Yeah, you just have to have it. TKA
See,
is.
if they would have put that Sheridan over there in AB1 on that little hill right there, they could have seen those machines coming and prepared for it.
Right. Definitely. Karma has taken
Devin
a little
just
bit
took
of
a
damage.
big shot.
It looks like Bob just didn't even have to move right there. I'm just kind of ready to see this Because I was wondering if the okay, so if you try to take the A or the B cap, like it's seriously hard for the attackers right here. So I was wanting to see if maybe a new meta was going to form for this, as far as just if you're going to be attacking on this map, you really can't focus on trying to cap right here. You need to just try to push in or set up a crossfire and just kill out, slow bleed them, whatever you have to do.
Looks like the Sheridans winning the light tank battle here.
I just like the 12 Panzers being semi-patient, but I think they're sitting in spots that aren't very patient friendly.
Oh no. He
Down
wants
goes
to.
Devin.
Oh no.
Sage just goes.
Rated-
Oh, Sage just
rated
dang! I
goes
missed
down.
it.
Wow.
Light
Sheridan
tank
must
fell.
have had an accident. Yeah.
Yeah, he YOLO'd and tumbled for it.
Did he clip into Raid right there and knock him down?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the one advantage that you're gonna have with the Sheridan, right, over everything else is it does carry the 105 with just an awesome reload.
He's got the higher alpha than the Red
Oh,
Panther as well.
Ninja left Karma on a one-shot.
Yeah, it looks
Here
like the
comes-
machines for Chief.
Here comes the close-in.
Ninja down.
I don't know, this Super and Chieftain are going to be in a really good gun depression spot here if they can get there.
Yeah, I don't think they're. Yeah, they're not. They haven't been detected since they rotated either. Chief, totally the wrong side right now. Decisive's gonna come around.
He's still on reload.
Yeah,
He's on
definitely
reload too. Track him.
Oh, but that's not good. You guys got to split right there. Anytime there's a CGC on the map.
Ooh, already round incoming?
Dangerous right there.
Is Bob on a reload? Nope, he's loaded. He's aiming it.
There it is.
He's
He
out.
just came in.
Ooh.
Ouch. 1860 between the two tanks right there. Two 930s. I think that's what I saw, right?
Yeah, it looked like 900 and 900.
First game, Chiefs. How many games are these going to?
It'll be 2 maps for sure, no matter what, as it is best of 7. First team to 4 wins.
Awesome. Okay, running down the side of 12 Panzer as far as damage, we had Devin in the 5A with ducks across the board. Spartan 412, 1 pin, Aimless Mouse, and Super Conk 1781. TKA managed 1558. KSI Godley in this machine 1 pin. Sages 101 and Sheridan 1683. Both E4s with zeros right there, man. That's really rough. Really rough. Over on the side of Chief, we had rated in the Ramatal Panzer Wagon 467 to Scythe in its machine. 1 kill, 2366. Asaf Judah in the 5A, 1521. I Karma had 1986. Lead the Spawn at 1225. Bob in that CGC, man, is able just to farm 3813. Skill Artist in his machine 2337. And Geronimo also with 2237.
3 kills.
3 kills for Geronimo. Switch it up, run it back. Any predictions on what you think Chief's going to do right here? Do you think it's going to be try to just set up for a base push, or do you think that they might just try maybe a 2-line push or something?
I think they're gonna go full aggression. Try to get 2 in the bag.
I think they'll play the defensive-ish.
Right?
Want to make a bet, Odin?
No.
I think we'll know as soon as we see that article.
Why not?
I'm willing to bet that we'll see an Artie, though.
Hmm.
60
do not.
DP.
Interesting.
I think with that,
Is
I
it-
think that's going to close out the 12 Panzer is going to try to go 1-2 line.
Possibly.
Because that's an odd tank to see for a B line. Anything to do with the 8 cap, the C8 cap.
But there is the smallest spot over at C8 right there. If you get to the far north of that B cap, then it is actually, you do have cover. There's a little ridge right there, but I just don't know about the 60 TP. It's not the most reliable gun in the game for sure.
Come on, Bob, throw it up.
Got a lot of
I think
speed
it
right
is.
here.
I know where Rated's probably gonna go. He's gonna go to that AB1 spot there. More than likely. Oh no! Oh, a waffle.
Oh, the waffle.
Alright.
Well,
That's
would you like to
everybody.
run down Chief?
Sure. Geronimo is in a Stradivarius, decisive in the Waffentrager E100. Rated in the Romeo, needed discs in the IS-7, ASA of Judah in the OBJ-260. Leave the Spawn and Skill Artist both in machines, and I Karma in the Super Duper Conk.
Very nice.
Yeah. Well, Pens are bringing out that IS-7, a 60 TP, 2 machines, 3 Super Conquerors, and the 5A.
All heavies on the 12 Panzer
Yeah.
side.
AK.
Interesting for attacking.
Not much mobility.
No, it's gonna be real hard to push with the 60 TP and the Super Conks, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Enough mobility out of the IS-7s and the 2 machines. Well, the IS-7, the 5A, and the 2 machines to maybe be a little aggressive. It really depends on where they're wanting to put the conks. They get a nice crossfire set up, possibly, but Chief is pretty well rounded right here. Be looking more. I don't know. I mean, you've almost got to put the 103B into the A5, right?
Isn't there a little spot at AB,
Yeah,
AB1?
yeah, there really is. And Chief was the first one to really kind of play that spot in calm. I know very well because it was against us. But we'll see. I don't know if the 103B would be over there or at the A5. I guess
He'll be
Really
probably
kinda
in
depends.
A5.
I would imagine it. I mean, that's going to be the best spot for him, right?
Yeah, that's the best spot. I mean, honestly, that's probably the best spot because if you got the camouflage and the what are the not the binocs? What's the other ones? Or yeah, the
Optics.
binocs. If you got the binocs, you can see right over there to E3, E4, and pretty much have clear shots on all of that there.
Right.
So it's really the best place for this SDRB.
Which TD headed over there? Okay, the Waffle's
Just
going to be one.
Waffentrager.
If they're doing a 1-2 line push.
All
Okay,
by himself.
if the Waffle gets loaded and can put a full clip into these guys, be real nice. But they're coming into the 2-3.
We're sending
The
everybody right there.
Yeah. The 103's still working in a position right now.
Ooh, Waffle spotted. He's not fully loaded yet.
Oh, he's loaded now. One and aimless.
Alright, looks like, yeah, Chief is trying to rotate a little bit right now, but I said Judas took an early shot. There we go. The machine and Ramatal are going to go ahead and should start rotating around south. Whenever you put everybody into that 3-4 area, man, if you can get somebody around to the J4, J5, it's a beautiful crossfire going to be set up.
Yeah, 12 Panzer kind of put themselves in a pickle doing this.
Yeah, I don't know if Aimless has a kit left. Rated has been able to move all the way around. He decides he's just back there just in case they decide to try to push a cap. Alright, here comes the push by 12 Panzers. They're wanting to go ahead and go in on needed disc right now, but there's just too much of a crossfire set up. They're going to take a lot of HP damage right here.
Machine on the hill just went on reload. But I think the damage was done.
Yeah, TKA's on one shot right now. 60 TP's still on his way to the battle.
Yeah, they're rotating back around, rotating the machines back around, get a reload in.
Here comes the counter push right here. 260 high 7 into the super conk right here. Skill artist should be reloaded in about 6 seconds.
Waffles moving up.
Yeah, I think Spartan realized this. He probably got a shot into him already.
Yeah, he hit him for like 908.
They cheat.
Okay, goes down to this TRB.
Puncher's gonna run right out in front of Decisive.
Yep.
Oh, that HE round didn't pay off right there. 237 rolling decisive.
For Chiefs.
Alright. Alright, you guys want to run down the damage real quick?
Sure, Lonky, would you like to do one? I'll take the other.
Okay, Chiefs. Karma in the Super Conqueror 2440, 1 kill. Rated in the I can't do it. Romeo 1195, 1 kill. Decisive in the Waffentrager, very effective 2791. Skill artist in the machine 1201. The other machine 3732, 2 kills. Geronimo sitting back did quite well. 1 kill, 2374. Asa of Judy 2096. Needed disc 2771, 2 kills. Asa got 1. Geronimo already said got 1. And Beaver or Odin or Private Militia.
Alright, coming in on the 12 Panzer side. Devin coming in with 548 out of that 5A. Whisker coming in with 445 out of the Super Conk. Aimless Mouse coming in with 2100 out of his Super. Saga Sage coming in with 426. TK coming in with 1323. ASI coming in with 1300. Spartan with the 1672 out of that 60 TP. And Tundra coming in with 567 out of that IS7.
Well, everybody got something, didn't they?
Everybody got something.
Everybody got something.
No one went hungry. Very good perspective.
For those of you that are just joining us, you are watching the CTT semifinals, Chiefs versus 12 Panzer, and Chiefs has just taken a 2-0 lead.
What is our next map, Odin?
We're going to Murrow.
Murrow. Very nice. And I guess what maps were banned tonight? Do you know?
Oh yeah, give me 1 second. Let me start the timer. Maps that were banned were Steeps, Sand River by 12 Panzer, and Himmelsdorf Mines by Chief. So that left Ghost Town, Cliff, Murrow, and Proc for the four maps that were to be played. But they chose to go with Cliff and Murrow for the first 2.
Awesome. A lot of people banning Steps and Sand River right now.
I love Sand River. That's one of my favorite maps.
We've become pretty partial to Steps as well.
Steps, I think a lot of people are banning banning that because it's just so generic with lineups lately. It's just a HE, load HE and do damage. Try to conserve HP and fire HE.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's why a lot of people are banning that. Because I think they'd rather have an actual fight than hey, we're just gonna sit back.
All right. 12th Panzer are going to be on the attack early on. We will see how the 705 works out.
I'm really surprised that not a lot of these guys are running batch hats.
Yeah, and I don't know if the Sheridan is once again getting picked because of no 100 LT or whatnot, but really rather see a 100 LT on Maravanka. Bob's back in that CGC, it looks like, as well. Looks like we're all picked up.
Yeah. Well, over on the Chief side, coming in with that Conqueror gun carriage. The LT-100, the Batch Hat, 3 Super Conquerors, a Chieftain, and I'm kind of shocked at the 215B choice.
And then on 12 Panzer, we've got Sages in the Sheridan, Tundra Wolf in the 705A, 2 machines out of Ninja and Godly, and then double supers out of Daddy Smooth and Aimless Mouse, Spartan in the Chieftain, and Devin in the 5A.
Okay. 12
Again,
Panzer has the ability to push, yeah.
They do, but it's just so weird. Like, there's not a lot for map control.
Yeah. Well, they almost got to be on a 2-line push right here. I think with the CGC, the Batchat, and the 100 LT, I mean, British tanks are really prone to fire too, especially the 215B.
Very prone to fire, that tank is.
I would think that they almost have to be on just a hard push past the cap. I know the DPM of these British tanks are going to be massive, but I mean, you've got the 100 LT that has the ability to bounce. Everybody knows about the Batchat, and the CGC is going to be on a 40-second reload. Just don't bunch up super tight. No patents for the defending team.
I'm more partial to the 202s for defense. We got that wonderful Hesh.
Alright, well, here we go.
Yeah, they're going full 2-line.
Just got TKA, Ninja. Oh, okay.
We're sending
Well, both
machines
machines in a Sheridan. I say like that better than the Batchat. I guess it's a little bit more mobility. You can dump your clip really quick, less reload, but I don't know.
Radit's going all the way to the 0 for the spotting line. He didn't spot anybody.
Did he go far enough north right there? I missed it.
No, he didn't. He stayed on the H line and turned around on the 9.
Well, let's see if I'd like to
Probably
see.
better.
Is he in the bush or he's gonna come all
He's
the
in
way
there
back?
now. He's in the bushes
He's in
now.
a bush, yeah. So Panzer Sheridan spotted.
Panzer needs to push to that inside of that cap because that gun carriage is just gonna have even more free reign on him right there.
Yeah. Spartan's getting caught out too up on top. I don't even know who he got shot by. Possibly been already one of the super comps. Yeah, but the lineup 12 Panzer has, They're losing too much HP trying to sit here and brawl, especially with the British right here. Bob just sent a shot flying, and he is currently on reload right now. I don't know if he hit anything.
They need to just get that Sheridan on cab, make a box,
Pretty much, right?
make a box, sacrifice if you have to.
Shot.
Yeah, Chiefs is pushing in hard.
Yeah, well, Tunder's on the wrong side right here. He needs to switch out with Damon's mouse. He's got to hold the corner right there. He's in all the armor for the squad right now, and they've got the super conk on the wrong side. Another 5A's got the Overwatch right now. Chieftain should be trying to do something right now. A lot of the Chief guys are on lower health right now, but Bat Chat's all in, 100 LT's all in. They've got a huge reset. Everybody's pushing in right now. KSI Godly is on reload currently. TKA's gonna go down even though he's loaded. Looks like it's just on cleanup now once again, but just a little bit too much time waiting for that push. They should have executed that a little bit earlier. But they lost a lot of HP. Looks like they were winning some of the trades because there's a lot of low health Chief tanks right there. It's too little, too late. Okay, over on the side of Chief, we had Geronimo in the bat chat. He had 1 kill, 545 damage. Leaves the spawn in 215B. Curious to know how it was going to work out. He had 1 kill, 4,298 damage. Massive. E90 Bob in the CGC, 2 kills, 2736. Judah and his Chieftain, 2 kills, 2732. Killing you for fun. And Super Conk 604, need a disc and a Super Conk 3150. You have to go back. Super Conk 2 kills, 1513. And rated in 100 LT 1872.
The 215B did great and didn't catch on fire either.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Because you weren't driving it.
Well. Alright, over on the side of 12 Panzer, we have Devin in the 5A, did 1208. Spartan in his Spartan S197, his Chieftain 1238, Aimless Mouse, and the Super Conk 802. Daddy Smooth and Super Conk had zeros. TKA Ninja in his machine 1722. KSI Godly also in a machine 1625. Sages 101 in Sheridan 738 and Thunderwolf in at 705. I don't just know if it was tank placement or maybe a little bit of inexperience for NBA on this map, but Ducks in 705. 3 shots, 3 hits, 0 penetrations. That would take us to 3-0. You got to bring Artie back again this time, right? Especially when you're attacking on Merva. What do you think?
Coming from Chiefs, I see them bringing Artie again.
Let's see what we can get out of him right here. There we go. Attacking team, dual 100 LTs out the gate, 3 super conks. Surely they're not going to bring a double Artie right here. 12 Panzers should be able to combat that and go ahead and push. That's way too much reload. It almost looks like early on that Chief is setting up for something like that. Super conks, they're not going to push into super conks. 100 LTs for the eyes. Let's see how long the wait is right here for Chief. Maybe like a 55, 58 and a CGC, or maybe a 92 and a CGC if they're going to run a dual Artie.
Now that would be interesting to see.
Well, well, you need to have one light tank priority, right? And we
Yes.
have dual light tanks, so that should kind of trigger something in the caller's mind for 12 Panzer right there. Maybe stay away from the super conks and kind of change it up. Two super conks, two chieftains, and a 705 once again, like they have no speed to push. Mm, I think that they're thinking they're wanting a brawl. I don't think this is going to be a brawl at all. Yeah, that rhymed. Here we go. One T92,
There's one. There's
two
two.
T92s. There we go.
You were right. Holy moly.
We've already
Wow.
seen 12 Panzers left with no time to reselect tanks. Mm. Well, I don't know. I might have actually brought 1-1 instead of two T92s. Bring the CGC for the splash, and then you've got that AP round out of the T92 to try to one-shot something. We'll see how it goes. You guys want to run down the tanks for each side?
Yeah, me and Militia will take them. Over on the 12 Panzer side, you got Sages and the Patton, Tundra Wolf and 705A, 4 supers with Aimless Mouse, Whiskey, Godly, and Devon, and then 2 chieftains coming out with Spartan and TK Ninja.
On the Chief side, we got double T92s out of Bob and Decisive, double T100s out of Geronimo and Rated, quad supers out of Leave the Spawn, Killing for Fun, Need Disc, and iKarma.
Well, we'll see if it works out for Chief right here.
If I was 12 Panzer, I would just go full aggressive. Go right through go right into the town, just go straight down the middle and get those RDs out of there.
I wanted to see too if they pre-planned for that. Let's see if all 4 super conks make it into like the D3 area, or if they even possibly like a B1,
Yeah,
B1, B3, and then right.
Yeah, because like honestly, if I was 12 Panzer right now, I'd be sending both the Patton and both of those chieftains straight down that middle line. Get them right over there to C3, C4, and just get those RDs out of there. Like, don't even worry about the light tanks. Get the RDs out. Get the supers into the cap on that corner, and just farm them. Just farm everything else. Like, let the light tanks do their light tank thing, and just go to town and be full 100% aggressive, because 2 RDs is nasty. It is not going to be fun if they just sit back.
Wow.
And they're splitting
Early
them
on,
up too.
Yeah, early on, the 92 going over into probably the B9.
Yeah, I'm going to guess
Really
B9,
nice.
A0.
I mean, he would have been safe from spawn right there actually, because they're not gonna push, right? They're not gonna push forced.
It doesn't look like they're going to push forward, but they should.
705's isolated.
Yep.
See how it works. TKA does come straight across cap. Where's the other chieftain? The other chieftain is not coming straight across cap.
They need to just push hard.
Yeah, I think they're being
Focus
yelled
needs
at
to
right
push
now.
out.
A little bit slow. The super conch's coming over. The chieftain and the other super conch coming over. Looks like Spartan just got hit by an AP round as well right now. Half health out the gate.
They need to push hard, focus them out, send that Patton over to get to the B cap.
This is dirty. They didn't even use the 100 LTs to spot. They didn't need to. Just stuck them both on the cap.
Yep.
You got a random Patton out here. You're gonna have to cross.
We're sending the chieftain back. The other chieftain needs to go back also. Needs to get out of there. Needs to go help that Patton.
Okay,
Patton
2
just
chiefs
needs to get
down
at least
though.
1 reset.
Super aggressive. I like
The
how they're.
LTs are lined up in a straight line. Did you see that?
I like that. Yeah.
One off.
All right. I don't know if this is gonna end up working out for Chief right here. They do have 3 tanks down. The push did work on the 1-2. Patton's taking some damage right now, but he's keeping these guys tracked, and then TKA is almost here.
And there he is.
They need to start focusing Geronimo though. And At least pick one of them.
Pick one and get him out. Get him out. Get him out. Yep, they're gonna focus Geronimo.
And no one's left right now, but one
Ooh.
heavy.
Ah,
Wow. Chief took a chance right here. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna end up paying off.
Oh, nice. Nice. Well, he did his track, but didn't stop him.
Rated should have just hugged him.
Oh, he
Yeah.
got stopped that time.
Yeah, too much driving right there. Just stay close. Hug him.
Tracked him again.
Aimless is
Nice.
wow.
rated as a pretty good crew though.
He's getting tracked right back up. Nice. Good job, 12 Panzer, pulling it back.
Bob just had to
goes
take
ahead.
one more out with him.
Yeah, I don't like this part right here though. I know it's a long time, 6 minutes and 30 seconds. Just stay safe.
I mean, he could essentially pull this back. I mean, you got two tanks that he could one shot, and then one that would be a really close one shot if he gets an ammo rack. Oh,
No
he's
pressure,
got Devin lit.
Bob.
He's got Devin lit.
She's no pressure, Rob.
Clutch your kick. Clutch your kick.
T92.
Oh,
Best
he's spotted
fighting
now.
tank in the game.
Nice.
Oh,
Good job,
he
12
did
Panzer.
get shot off.
Way to go, 12P.
Yeah.
Really hard to make two arties work, especially in the aggressive meta that we have for console World of Tanks. You guys want to run down the damage again?
Sure, I'll go down Chiefs. Killing you for fun coming out with that Super Conquer with a 795. Leave the spawn in the Super Conk with 3,000. High Karma with his Super, coming in with a, no, go ahead and give him 3k too. Needed coming in with another, the fourth Super Conk with 586. Decisive in 92, 699. Bob coming out with that huge 37-16 in his 92. And then Rated and Geronimo both putting up well over 1,000 in their T100s.
It was 3 pins, 2 kills for Bob and that T92. AP rounds are just massive. Monkey, would you like to go down 12 Panzer's damage?
Sure. Devin, 44-12 for damage, 4 kills, 10 shots fired, 10 hits. Great job, Devin. Tundra, 2504 in his 7058. Aimless Mouse had that battle, and he came out on top, 1570 in his Super Duper Conqueror, 2 kills. And Sages, 1161. Whiskery, 819. Cody, 389. Spartan, 487. And Ninja in his Chieftain, 1 kill, 2258. And again, everybody got something. That's nice. And they got a win. They're back in this semifinal.
Awesome. Do or die for the rest of the night. We'll see if they can
Right.
keep it up.
Okay, Odin, what is our third map?
We're on to Ghost Town.
Ooh,
And then if 12 Panzer can pull this out, we go to Prague.
very nice. Very, very nice. So, E4s, super heavies, 5As, maybe one medium. Rather see a bat chat as opposed to a light tank on this map. See what happens. 12 Panzer's is going to have their hands full defending.
I like the 430U on this map for mediums.
You're the first person that said anything about the 430U in comp besides me. I really think that the armor is just so trolly right there. You can still land shots.
And I like it on this map because it's got enough spots that you can play hull down, but also still have the ability to play on flat ground.
Use that mobility, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, no super heavies out of Chief right here. Looks like they're in for a brawl. I7s, 5As so far. One super heavy, two super heavies out of 12 Panzer. Very nice. We're all picked up on the side of 12 Panzer. Odin, Private, do you guys want to run down a tank list?
Yeah, I got 12 Panzer again. Tundra Wolf coming out in the E4, Spartan coming out in the 60 TP, Ninja coming out in the machine, Devon in the Panzer Kampfwagen 7, Daddy Smooth, Aimless Mouse, Godly, and Sages coming out in 4 supers.
And on Chiefs side, we got double E4s out of Rated and Decisive, double IS7s out of Geronimo and Skill Artist, a lone Super Conqueror out of iKarma, the E-Bob in a 50B, Leave the Spawn in a 5A, and Aisha of Judah in a 5A.
Very nice. Didn't get the medium out of there, but we got one burst time mobility 50B. See what happens right here. Looks like Chief is coming in for a small out brawl right here. Let's try to close it out. They tried a little trickery last map with the double RD and double light tanks, but it didn't quite pay off. Some of these maps really seem so big, until that you're one or two tanks down, right? All of a sudden they're just not as big. Here we go. A lot of you guys that aren't familiar with multi-base assault, we do have one cap at the B67 area, and then we have the other cap at EF56 right in the middle. There we go.
It'll be interesting to see how 12 Panzer handles this.
Godly. I've been saying Godly's name all night, so thank you, Odin. I am Cody. Godly.
Yeah, it's G-O-D
Apologies.
and a lower L-Y.
It's a pretty crazy spawn for Chief right here. Actually
Yeah,
had 3 tanks. Yeah, 3 tanks that got spawned all the way behind a rock back there.
12 Panzer, they need to put that 60 TP over there at that corner of C4 and just have him watch that B cap or A cap. They need to. Like, that would be the best spot for him.
Right. And they're looking for the E4 to go over there.
Yep, I would have definitely swapped them two out for sure.
Chief's on a hard push right now. I don't know if they're going to
A-cap.
commit. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to commit over here or not, but early on it looks like they are. iKarma's early on detected. The machine, 50K, Ninja's
Geronimo's
also.
going right in. Hopefully that E4's got some HE loaded.
But there's just a small switch right here, right?
Yeah, where that IS-7 is, there's a dip that'll just keep that IS-7 hull down. That's why I was hoping he had some. That machine needs to shoot down that building right there that's blocking the E4. So that way you can get some shots. Either that or they need to do something. Because this is going to be over quick.
2-1 cap now. Both IS-7s, 35 seconds on the cap.
Ooh,
Both E4s right there on crossfire watch. Yeah. It's almost looks like TK 12 Panzer's pushing in on the rest of these tanks, man. But they're not gonna have enough time to DP them all. Yeah, not
here comes
20
the machine.
seconds.
Here comes the machine. Here comes the machine. Is he gonna get there to reset it?
I don't
He's
know.
gotta hit them both.
Looks like both IS-7s have turned around
Hit
at this
somebody.
time.
Hit somebody.
Sipes is almost reloaded.
Oh, on a
Trying to
bounce.
get that shot, but
Oh.
yeah, that's pretty rough right there. Quick cap by Chief
Quick
right
cap
here.
win. GG's.
That will close her out. Great games by both teams.
Very good games.
You guys want to run down these final damage standings?
Yeah, I'll take whoever I was on once I get in there.
Delicious. Would you like to do Chief?
Over on the
No.
12 Panzer side, you got the real notables are coming out in Aimless Mouse with 15 or 1151 with 490 blocked. And then Spartan in the 60 TP with 1639. Didn't take a single shot from anybody. But he did get one kill. And then some other notables. Thunderwolf in the E4 with 823. The other Supercon got a Godly and with 821. And Sages in the other Supercon with 824. Not a lot of damage.
Yeah, not a lot of time right there. All right, over on the side of Chief, we had Icon Red Supercon for 1 kill, 2094 damage. I said Judo in his 5A, 1439, laid the spawn in the 5A, 1942. Bob in the 50B started to unload one clip, looked like 4 shots, 4 hits, 3 pins, 1028. Decisive in the E4, 1 kill, 2385. Rated in the E4, 2719. Skill Artist and Geronimo both in the I7s for combined damage of 533. They didn't really have any other job though than to just try to capture the base, which they did complete. So great work tonight. Great work. That
It's not
pushes.
over,
Oh,
right?
it's not over. Yeah, that's
No.
4-1, right?
Oh, I thought was it best of five or first to no
Best of
first to
7.
first
Best
to
of 7.
seven? Yeah.
So first to
I thought
4.
we still got games. Oh
No, first to
shoot.
4.
Uh,
So that pushes Chief and who went to the finals?
Axis. So it'll be Chief versus
Damn.
Axis
Great.
next week. I'm assuming
Good
it'll be
matchup.
scheduled for next week sometime. Now, are the finals best of 7, or do they move up?
The finals, 1 second. Finals are. I believe the finals are best of 9.
Best of 9. Okay,
Awesome.
that is going to be interesting to watch. All right, guys. Well, that's the show. I
And
want to say thank you to.
the finals will be Chiefs versus Axis.
Awesome.
when?
I'm gonna talk with them in a little bit, and I will let you know. Odds are it will be Saturday or Sunday.
Well, that was
Awesome.
fun. 12 Panzer. Nice try.
All right, guys. Well, thank you to everybody that came out and watched. Thank you to Lonky and Cutter and Militia for commentating, and Odin for running the room, commentating, and running this tournament.
No problem. Anytime.
Does anybody have anything they would like to say before we leave?
I like turtles.
Cutter likes turtles. And on that, we are